It is a first alert weather day, and we'll remain in this mode through tomorrow. It is a holiday weekend, so fortunately, school's not in session tomorrow, but otherwise outdoor plans will be impacted given the wet and windy conditions. So the rain and wind continue to ramp up tonight across Connecticut. We expect the peak of the storm throughout the day tomorrow. A windswept rain, potential coastal flooding through a couple of upcoming high tide cycles, and then for Tuesday, the storm is going to slowly exit. We expect some improvement. The wind will start to decrease. You could see some late day sunshine before it sets. Our view from Torrington right now, certainly wet. We've got raindrops hitting the camera lens, and from Waterbury, more of the same, 53 degrees. A northeast wind sustained at 20 miles an hour, 58 from New Haven. Where we started the day to where we ended the day temperature-wise for many communities, just variable about 5 degrees. So not a big swing in temperature today. And here's our view from Mystic. A little bit choppy there on the water. For the Connecticut coastline, we do have a coastal flood advisory in effect for the upcoming high tide cycles. We're coming off of one now. We have another one tomorrow morning, another one tomorrow late afternoon, tomorrow evening. We could see 1 to 2 feet of inundation. We're talking about in the typical prone areas. So just keep that in mind with that easterly wind pushing water into the sound with these high tide cycles. Here's a look at current temperatures, 50 to 55 inland. 53 to 58 along the shoreline. Certainly a raw feel of the air given those winds that are up out of the northeast. So those winds are up given we've got counterclockwise flow around the low, clockwise flow around the high. So between the two, that wind picking up in intensity, and that is a trend that will continue from this evening into tonight throughout the morning hours of tomorrow. Eventually looking westward, we have a cold front that's going to bring some chilly air to Connecticut later this upcoming work week. So first alert futurecast stepping it through the evening. The general theme here is for waves of rain to continue overspreading Connecticut. Moderate to heavy at times. You see those yellows and oranges. Here's tomorrow morning. Scott Haney will of course be with you very early to start the day. Jill Gilardi thereafter tracking the downpours and those wind speeds. Again, the peak, the worst of it likely tomorrow morning, and then we'll see some scattered areas of rain. So it may not be raining all day long tomorrow, but certainly periods of rain, a windswept rain, as those winds will remain up all the way through tomorrow evening, and then we get some improvement tomorrow night into our Tuesday. So models have been kind of going back and forth. One commonality here is the Cape and Islands getting 1, 2, 3, perhaps 4 inches of rain. The European model also showing, say, around Long Island. Here within the borders of Connecticut, we're thinking 1 to 2 as opposed to anything less than that, given the waves of rain that we just saw on First Alert Futurecast through tonight into the day tomorrow. But overall, this pesky area of low pressure, this coastal storm, will be slow to exit. So as it does so early Tuesday, outside of a lingering shower, as our Tuesday moves forward in time, we could see some breaks in the clouds and partial clearing. And then here comes that cold front that will bring that drop in temperature later this week. So in summary, we've got heavy rain at times tonight through the first half of tomorrow, that wind that could gust. So we're starting to see the leaves come down from the trees, leaf drop happening. Now it's the middle of October. So some branches may come down with those gusts, leading to some isolated power outage concerns, and then again some coastal flooding. So 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts, perhaps a couple gusts over that inland along the shoreline. We could get some of those gusts 45 miles an hour. The worst of the wind again to our east and to our south. So foliage report currently, we've got a decent show of color here across Connecticut. While maybe this upcoming weekend you were hoping to do some leaf peeping, we'll have to see how many leaves stay on the trees after the wind and rain move through. So we could again see some rays of sun. Otherwise we start drying out, breezy, not as windy on Tuesday. Highs in the lower 60s, mid 60s, mostly sunny, breezy as well into Thursday. That's when high temperatures will be in the 50s. We start Friday in the upper 30s, and then a rebound gets underway. Low 60s on Friday, mid 60s on Saturday, close to 70 by Sunday of next weekend.
Okay, thank you, Mark. We will see you soon. Now let's head